Guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, it's Michael B, and we've got some fun news to share with you today as things in the pinball world are heating up as another company has come forward and revealed a new title prior to the upcoming Texas Pinball Festival. Turner Pinball gave us their second release, Merlin's Arcade. So we'll talk a little bit about that. On top of that, we also got some news from Stern Pinball. The long-awaited Venom Pinball Accessories are launching, and I gotta tell you guys, they look absolutely beautiful. And then last but not least, I got a review copy of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Let me give you guys my first impressions of the game and if you should consider picking it up. Texas Pinball Festival is right around the corner, and companies are gearing up, giving us their latest hot new releases. We've already seen two companies now come forward and reveal new machines prior to the event. Of course, yesterday we took a look at the latest release from Multimorphic Pinball, Pinball Evolved, which is going to be based on the video game series Portal, which was met with some slight anticipation from Portal fans. Today, however, we got a bit of a surprise as Turner Pinball announced their next release, their inaugural release, Ninja Eclipse, just came out last year, and they're already making their second game. This time, it is yet again an original theme, and we are looking at Merlin's Arcade. You're going to be able to get the Legendary Edition for $9,000. That's right around where Stern sells their premium, a little bit more expensive. And the Arcade Edition, right around the same price as a Pro, is going to be $6,995. Their first game, Ninja Eclipse, did sell out. They sold every machine, so you can take a look at it there. Me personally, I think this is a nice looking machine. I don't love the name Merlin's Arcade. Feels a little bit too on the nose, and if you remember from Wayne's World back in the day, for some reason it just reminds me Noah's Arcade. It's hip, it's cool, it's Noah's Arcade. Anyways, Merlin's Arcade. We got some pictures here we can show you. Let me blow it up a little bit. This looks like it's going to be the back glass. Then you've got a look at the speakers, the DMD. This, of course, is going to be the more ambitious edition with the expression lighting in the speakers. There's a look at some of the characters on the play field. I've got to say, Turner does a great job with their play fields. There's a look at the artwork. It looks pretty cool. Again, more pictures of the molded characters that are on there. Everything looks really good. Nothing looks like cheaply 3D printed. There you can see an arcade machine in there. So yeah, they are going for it. Merlin's Arcade. There's your spinner, night multi-balls. So some light up action there on the back of the machine. Multi-ball ready. It definitely has some medieval madness type feels to it, which is funny because that's coming for At Games on the At Games Legends Pinball 4K. There we've got a scoop, and yeah, I mean, Merlin's Arcade looks like it's potentially going to be a winner for Turner Pinball. I mean, especially Ninja Eclipse sold out. A lot of people are happy with it, so it seems like this will go in the same direction, and it's kind of funny, too. You can see here the edition features premium sound, RGB speaker lighting, yellow powder coating, Merlin figure with moving body and arms, Mordred and Morgan figures with glowing eyes, huge foosball knight supreme spinner, 2 additional super spinners, light up arcade machine toy, pop bumper bobbleheads, barrel physic ball lock, sculpted castles and more, anti-reflective glass, illuminated topper. So I don't know if we actually took a look, if we saw the topper up there, but there you can see the topper. Now the topper doesn't seem to be anything special to me. I don't think you're getting a lot of value there. The arcade edition is going to have black powder coating for legs and glass frame, huge foosball knight supreme spinner, 2 additional super spinners, virtual ball lock for multi-balls, flat plastics in place for toy figures. They really need to come out with the Stern Matrix if they're going to be, separating the difference between arcade and legendary when you've got a bunch of stuff missing. But anyways, that's the big thing. And it's such a surprise because Turner actually started out so poorly. They had a really weirdly shaped machine. There was no coin door. So it's nice to see them going in this direction. Now, I was lucky enough to get to test out Ninja Eclipse at the Pinball Expo last year, and like I said, wasn't a big fan of Turner originally, but I thought their machine looked pretty good from what I saw, and I gotta say, the gameplay experience was actually really good. These guys know what they're doing. Again, they sold out their machine. I really enjoyed the way the game played. It had good flipper strength, game played well in the machine, and everything just worked, so I'm excited when I finally get a chance to check out their second offering. Now, if you are interested in learning more about Turner Pinball and also this upcoming machine, go check out Carrie Hardy. Carrie has a live stream scheduled in like an hour and 15 minutes from when I'm recording this with Turner Pinball. I guess they're going to be taking a look at the machine, kind of showing it off, giving you all kinds of details on what's involved. So if you played Ninja Eclipse, you're a fan of that game, or you're just interested in new pinball, go check out Carrie Hardy's channel for this live stream later on today. Sticking with pinball, today we got the official announcement, long overdue, of the Venom Accessories. So that's all the extra things Stern sells that are usually super overpriced, but collectors still buy them. And I gotta say, this is one of the first times where I've looked at everything that's included, and I gotta say, everything is badass. I don't like the game personally, but if you do have one of these games and you do enjoy it, I think you're really going to dig the accessories that are out there. Everything from the art blades inside, done by Zombie Yeti, the actual armor blades on the side, the shooter knob is badass, and the topper is super friggin' cool. So again, not a fan of this machine myself personally, but these accessories are incredible. Yeah, me personally, I'm not the biggest accessory guy when it comes to pinball. I can't really justify spending like $2,000 American on a topper or buying any of these extra things. Outside of the art blades, I never really pick anything up, but let's go over them because some of these things are actually super friggin' cool. First up is the Venom topper, and it's one of the rare times where they don't try to max it out at $2,000. So they've got a containment unit topper, $12.99. I just want to go in and show you some of the pictures here because this is actually really cool. So let me see if I can just make this bigger. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, there's a look at the topper itself. Really cool looking. I want to show you guys it in the video. There's a looking on the machine and there's a looking on the sides. And you can also see all the different things on there. But I mean, this thing is absolutely beautiful. Let me go back to the video and show you how it actually works and why I like this so much. So guys, here we have the symbiote containment topper, and I mean, look at those little symbiote bits blowing around in the containment unit. You can see the enemies that are actually there, and there's a whole new character you can play as in the game, Ghost Rider, that comes with this topper. I think it's one of the coolest integrations of a topper I've seen in a very long time, and I absolutely love this one. Still, $1,300 is crazy, and I don't like the machine, but man, they're killing it. So we've also got the Venom shooter rod. Now, usually I don't like this at all. I just want a regular pinball plunger, but look how friggin' cool that is with all the symbiote, like goop or whatever you call it, coming out over the top of the pinball topper, the pinball shooter rod. I think that's amazing. The art blades, this is usually the one I agree with. I love art blades, and yeah, these look really good. Done with the same art that's done on the machine by Zombie Yeti. I think these look fantastic and just pop with the colors on the table already. And then last but not least, we've got, well, not last but not least, but you've also got the Venom side armor coming in at $400. These are just basically plates that protect the side of the unit. And like, again, I don't really like these, but these are so creative. They're the symbiote with the Venom teeth, the tongue sticking out. Really cool. The only one I don't see available for sale is the expression lighting, but those went up as well. So anyways, guys, the only person I actually know two people in the community, I think, with a Venom pinball machine. I know my buddy P-Dubs has one. I'm not sure if he's actually going to keep his machine, but if he does, this is the first time I got to say you may want to consider getting the accessories because, like I said, these are some of the best looking accessories I've seen Stern come out with in a long time. I know that's all personal preference, but I really like the art blades. I like the shooter rod. I like the side armor, and I think the topper is super friggin' cool. So last but not least, I want to talk to you guys about Assassin's Creed Shadow. I got a copy of the game today provided to me by Ubisoft. I always say that's so strange. Anyways, I know that this is one of those games where people are up in arms about it, kind of all over the place because of the lead character for whatever reason, but I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, especially when they got into Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla. I love those games. Didn't really like Mirage as much as those, but I'm excited to check out Assassin's Creed Shadows. And especially after coming off Ghost of Tsushima recently, this seems like it's going to fit so nicely together. There's already a layout for how this should play. So what I want to do now is give you my first impression. I've managed to play mostly through the prologue, tell you what I think of the game. So guys, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Shadows on the PlayStation 5, on the PlayStation 5 Pro, and I gotta tell you, the game looks absolutely beautiful. This is a stunning game, probably the nicest looking game Ubisoft has done to date. All the characters look incredible. The background graphics, the worlds, the environments, everything is absolutely stunning. If you're looking just for a beautiful game with beautiful environments, this one's going to catch you off guard. Trust me. Now, when it comes to the characters themselves, you have two main playable characters like we've seen from Assassin's Creed in the past, like Valhalla, where you get to choose, or Odyssey, where you get to choose a male or female. But it looks like this time you're playing in conjunction, or at least as far as I got through the prologue, both characters actually play incredibly different. The male character, which honestly his backstory doesn't make a lot of sense, he plays as a samurai, while your other character, the female, plays more like a ninja and an assassin, and they're telling two different sides of the story. When it comes to combat, the combat is awesome. It feels extremely good. Sword fighting feels great. Blocking, parrying, all that stuff is in there. Light, strong attacks, and it gets gruesome. You're going to be decapitating people, stabbing people. There is no shortage of violence here for you guys to get into. And then on the assassination side, it looks like this is going back to more of the classic Assassin's Creed. I myself preferred the RPG style they were doing with Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, but this seems more closely aligned to what they did with Mirage. So if you're excited for classic Assassin's Creed, I think this will make you very happy. And if you're a fan of Ghost of Tsushima and that kind of style combat, I think that'll make you happy too. Overall, so far with my first impressions, I'm really enjoying it. But then again, I'm only as far as the prologue. So stay tuned to my channel. I'm sure I'm going to be doing some gameplay live streams, maybe coming back to it and giving you my thoughts after I get more into the game. So far, I really like what I've played. So anyways, guys, that's it for today's quick news video. A little bit of pinball news heading into Texas Pinball Fest with Turner Pinball. This is a company I shit on. I shit on them once seeing the initial design, and I'm so happy they turned it around. Their first game, Ninja Eclipse, was fun. I got to try it out. I can definitely see why it's sold out. So I'm excited to see what Merlin's Arcade is all about. And like I said, Carrie Hardy's going to be doing a live stream a little bit later. If you can't catch it live, go back and watch the replay if you're interested. Now, I'm not a big accessories guy, like I said, but I gotta say, this is one of the few times where I look at the accessories, even for a game I don't personally like, and I'm like, they killed it. So good job, Stern, on what you did with the Venom accessories. I think those machines look incredible. Again, the accessories are more for the collectors. Very rare that if you're going out to an arcade, you're going to see any of these things applied, unless it's a really bougie arcade. And then last but not least, thank you once again to Ubisoft for sending me out a review code for Assassin's Creed Shadows. So far, my early impressions are very good. I'm really enjoying the game. I'm liking the viciousness of it, liking the combat, and excited to play it more. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of Turner Pinball's next game? What do you think of the Venom accessories? And of course, who else here picked up Assassin's Creed Shadows? And what do you think of it so far? Let me know down below. Once again, thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie. I'll talk to you next time.